gals, welcome to a new book review series on this channel called Totally Fabulous Book Reviews, where myself, Mary B. Rose, and my son Calvin here are going to bring you LGBT YA book reviews. What?
There's too many letters in the thing
Right, or I should say YA LGBTQ+. Yeah, there you go. Today's review, our very first book is The Art of Being Normal. And I have to admit that when I got the concept for this series, I wasn't sure where to start. I went on Pinterest and found a list of 25 of the top YA LGBT books, and I picked this one completely because the cover was beautiful.
It really is.
It is a really cool cover. Really, I read the synopsis and then I came to Calvin and I was like, hey, do you want to do this show with me where we read and review these books? And
well, diggity dang, that sounds great.
Yeah. So I was really excited because I actually thought he wouldn't want to do it. You are such a picky reader.
Yep.
Like super picky.
Crazy.
And this book was interesting because I picked it, so I thought he was totally going to hate it. Yeah. And you didn't.
It was really good.
Yeah. This book centers around two transgender kids, one named David and one named Leo. Now, David his whole family is very supportive of him in thinking that he's actually gay, and it's really kind of funny and sad at the same time because he's not gay, he's actually transgender in feeling like he's a woman, not a man. He meets, by chance, he gets bullied and meets Leo, and doesn't find out until later that Leo is also trans, but is a girl transitioning into being a man. They form this friendship and they deal with their issues together, and that's kind of the premise of the story. I'm very picky about books that I will reread, but this is one that I would definitely reread, and I know you would definitely.
Definitely worth the reread, because I'm also really picky about the books I read and reread. Like Harry Potter, obviously, like classics like that. Yes. But when it comes to like small books, like young adult books, other than like Harry Potter and a couple others, I haven't really like actually gotten into them. But this book was just phenomenal. I know for you, like you are kind of going through some similar things that you could relate to, and it's funny for me because there were things in this book, scenes, where I was bawling my eyes out. How many times did you freaking cry through this book? So many.
Right? Like I remember when we were reading it
was like every other chapter I was crying.
I have a hard time getting through this review because I'm just going to be crying talking about it.
I started crying in math class because I was reading this in math class.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was like, math? Oh my god, no! Yeah, your teacher's probably like, hey, what are you doing over there?
And I'm just here.
Or she's like, it's okay, it's just math, it's not that hard.
And I'm like, yeah, totally just math. Oh my god, the puberties.
Yeah, no, I found that there were just some really touching things that hit home with the whole family acceptance, and for me that hit home dealing with the personal issues that I've been dealing with, but also the author, didn't you feel like it was just so real? Like you were reading about real characters.
I felt, because I'm
she did such a good job.
I'm transgender, and I can see into the mind of being transgender and the body problems you have with it, and it was written really beautifully to that. Like, if I wasn't already trans, I feel like I'd get an inside view on what it was like to be trans.
That's actually felt like, because you were just starting to come into informing us about it.
Yeah, when I started reading this.
And I feel like reading this book just opened my eyes. It's such a good read for anybody. This is a great book to read because it will give you such eye-opening insider experience. You feel like you're one of these kids.
It's one of the reasons it makes you cry.
Exactly.
There was a couple things that bothered me. When I first started reading the book, I knew that it was about two transgender kids. And that I understood. It just took me a while to realize and like really get it through my head that David was a transgender girl. Because at first, I just felt like it wasn't made that clear.
Yes, when David's interacting with his friends who know his secret,
yeah.
you're also kind of, as the reader, thinking that his secret is that he's gay.
He's gay, he's bisexual, he's pansexual.
It did take quite a few pages in to realize that the turmoil he was holding in was this secret of not being gay, but being transgender.
I also thought that with Leo, it was really obvious.
That's funny because I had forgotten the synopsis. So when they actually did reveal the Leo part, because I mean, I'm not spoiling anything. It is in the synopsis. Yeah. But for me, when it got to that part, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. What? I can't really say there wasn't anything about the story I didn't like, because I thought it was a very complete story. Definitely. I really did. You did bring up some good points. It just so happened that I was reading this book right as I was dealing with some personal family acceptance with my own parents. And even as you get older, like, this stuff just doesn't go away sometimes. Yeah, and I feel like this was a hard read for me personally, but not necessarily
to everybody.
Story-wise, I can't find any flaws with this story.
I can't either.
So, yes, the hardcore overall rating, I'm pretty sure you can guess. We both give this five roses. That wraps up our review, and we will definitely be back. We're gonna try to do this like what, two books a month. 2 books a month is what we've decided. So until next time, we will see you guys later. Bye.